Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome here. Toxic relationships. This is a subject that affects so many people. And it's not easy. It's a tough subject, but I feel it's something that needs to be addressed. So that's what we're going to be talking about right now. My name is Andrea Miliani. I am a transformational life coach, and I am a partner with the Mental Wellness Company. So good morning, everybody. Welcome. If you are watching me live, drop in the comments, say hello, where you're watching from. If you're watching it on replay, drop me a replay below. So and part of my voice, I woke up not feeling that great. But I'm a little bit late when I said I was going to come online, but better late than never. So, toxic relationships. Let's first by defining toxicity. Excuse me. Toxicity can manifest in various ways, from constant negativity, manipulation, control, to lack of support and emotional abuse. These relationships drain our energy, hinder our personal growth, and negatively impact our mental health. So how do you recognize signs, right? It's crucial to understand the signs of toxic relationship. Are you feeling constantly drained, criticized, and controlled? Like, ask yourself this question, when you're around this person. Do you find yourself walking on eggshells? Like you're afraid what to say that's going to blow them up, right? These could be red flags. Pay attention to your emotions and the patterns in the relationship, right? Recognize toxicity is the first step toward creating positive change. So once you are able to recognize that you have a toxic relationship, you can create change. And let me just say that toxic relationships, I think that probably, my phone just fell. Okay. I think that mostly, I think that most people think of it as maybe like your spouse, a couple, a spouse, boyfriend or girlfriend, a significant other relationship, where there's many of that. But that could be so much. That could be, with a parent. That could be even, a toxic relationship with a teacher. You could have a toxic relationship with a boss or a coworker, a friend. There's so many. Everybody can be toxic. Just quickly, in my own experience, I grew up with a very manipulative, like a controlling mom. It was very controlling. Like very negative. Didn't make me feel like I was important. Always made others more important. That relationship, as I grew, before I even realized what was happening, and I'm older now, that is a toxic relationship for me. It's a relationship that I have to cut the ties because it was detrimental to me emotionally, mentally, so a toxic relationship can be any relationship. Any relationship around you that you interact with can be toxic, and recognizing the signs is the first step. Toxicity can manifest in various types of, again, it can come in various types of relationships, and like I said, you have partnerships, you have friendships, all those different connections, any kind of relationships. So it's essential to understand that toxicity knows no bounds and addresses it addressing it may require different strategies depending on the relationship type. So it depending upon what this relationship is in your life is going to require different strategies. Like with me now, I finally realized that the way I was acting, my mother was not healthy. She was bringing up. She is toxic to me. She calls me names. She puts me down. She is very negative. Or she's controlling. All of this stuff is unhealthy for me. Now, everybody thinks it's your mother. Yeah, it's my mother. But I have to start. You start small. Start to the point of maybe if she's texting you, you don't have to block it right away, but maybe just silence it to see. Because sometimes they may text you and you'll get it when you're not supposed to. But you'll get it, but you won't get it immediately. So it will affect you. You may have to then turn to blocking. And people think, well, but if it's so toxic to you, you have to do those necessary steps so you feel better about yourself, because that's a healthy step for you, not for them, for you. So this is what I had to do. I literally had to just slowly, but just cut her out. Because she's not good for me. So it's, you recognize, and then you have to realize what this relationship means, what type of relationship this is, and look at it and take the steps needed for yourself, for your own mental, emotional, physical health, right? And then the impact of mental health is a huge impact. So the impact on mental health from toxic relationships, right? Constant exposure to negativity, right? The manipulation, the emotional abuse can lead to anxiety, depression, and diminished sense of self-worth. It's crucial to prioritize mental health and seek support where needed, because all that, it can be totally detrimental to your mental health. So it's so important. Good morning. Thank you for watching. So you have to look at that. You have to see the different signs and understand the relationship to you, and then take action that's appropriate, that feels comfortable with you, so you can feel better about yourself. So important. Then there is setting boundaries, healthy boundaries, being a boundary seeker. Putting boundaries in place is, some people go, oh, well, how can I do that to my parent, to my child? But it could be as simple, even if it is somebody that's with a child, or, you can still say, listen, setting boundaries is nothing more than just stating, listen, maybe there's 2 hours of your day and somebody comes in, you have somebody that comes in your house and just, like, interrupts you. But those 2 hours you need, because you're doing something, you need to be totally focused, you need to be totally in the zone of what you're doing, you know. Setting boundaries with that person is saying, like, listen, you see me maybe putting those big headsets on. If you're doing something, maybe a computer or something, put these on so that they know, say, listen, when you see me with that, do not disturb me. You know, you just do not even talk to me, don't say anything unless it's a 911 emergency, but do not bother me. So setting boundaries can be as simple as something like that. Or if you have somebody, it could be as simple as, you know, silencing their text messages, to maybe blocking their text messages. It could be as simple as, you know, telling them, you know what, you could talk to me about anything, but I refuse to discuss anything that has to do with this person or that, or whatever the subject matter is, because maybe it's a subject matter that they're throwing at you and it's very toxic to you. So there is so many different ways, but learning to set healthy boundaries with that person is a step is for you. It's to help protect your mental and emotional state. Setting healthy boundaries is very important for us. But then, so looking back, we identified what toxicity is in a relationship, and that it can be a toxic relationship. Could be any relationship in our life. We can have a toxic relationship, professional, with friends, family members, anybody, romantic partners. Any kind of relationship can be toxic. And then we're going to look at, remember that empowering yourself. Before I close, I'm going to just say this: empowering yourself. Empowerment is the key to break free from toxic relationships. Acknowledge your own worth. Embrace self-love and take steps toward building a life filled with positive, supportive connections. You have the strength to overcome toxicity and create a brighter future. And that is so important. If you take anything at all from this, that is a big factor, is empowering, nurturing, and protecting yourself. So in conclusion of this, I just want to say thank you. If you related to this, if you found value, please drop a value below. And if this is something that, you know, you really feel connected with these lives, I have a group. I have a Facebook community, and I can drop the link down here. It's a group for moms who want more peace and harmony. You have to have a harmonious life. It's a community where we come together and we support each other and we gain friendships. If you would like that, I will drop the link. Please click it, join. There's just a couple of questions to make sure you're the perfect fit. And this is a safe place and a community. I created this for that reason, so we can have a safe place to connect and support one another. So I will drop the link below. You can certainly put the word group in the comments. I can even send you the link. That's fine. But I think that this community is really to really strengthen moms and women's over 40 who are just finding that, maybe they've been dealing with a toxic relationship for years and it's hindering their own growth. Or maybe there's something else. Maybe there's traumas. There's something that's hindering and holding us back from being the best version of us. So thank you again, guys, for joining this live, and have a great Saturday, and sending you so much love.